Cool guys. So, bit of a top end set today. Focus on working very polarized, so we're trying to work on our real speed.
Colin, can you tell us how bad was Oscar when he came back?
Yo, after his break, dude, he was pretty unfit. He had a good Christmas, let's put it that way. But he's come back to fitness very fast. He's done some good work in the pool, like very technical swimming, and he's looking much better than even end of last season. So it's been quite cool to see how quickly his levels come back. You know, in the pool, on the bike, he's very fit. Yeah, we need a bit of work on the run, but we'll be ready.
Still know how to swim?
Fuck, just about. Struggle, but we're getting there. Hey honey, smile. What were your thoughts on today?
So today is just a bit of a speedish session. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are a little bit easier. Tuesdays, Thursdays are our harder days. So today had a bit of speed involved in it. Always gets the lungs. But no, the body's feeling good for January. And February we'll build up a bit more. Start racing in March. So yeah, we're all good. Three medium fried eggs, 2 bits of toast, a bit of granola, yogurt, fruit. Good to go. A bit of Bovril. I'm a Bovril and a Marmite guy though. But this morning there's only Bovril here, so we're on the Bovril train. Adds a little bit of salt in there. Are you a Bovril or a Marmite guy? Everyone wants to see it. No, both of you guys neither. Weirdos. Thomas, are you a Marmite or a Bovril guy? Both of it. Maybe it's just me that likes Bovril and Marmite. Because caffeine is the only performance-enhancing drug that's legal, basically. So I believe that caffeine it blocks your pain receptors, which is quite cool. That's why before all the races and everything, we're all on heaps of caffeine, way more than we should be probably. But it does block the old pain receptors, so that helps when you've got to get into the tough end of a race, basically. But no, in a day, just general coffee's part of life. I'll probably have 2 coffees a day as a standard. I'll probably have one after like my swim, like now, and then I will have one before 12. I won't drink coffee after 12. Yeah, so kind of looking back at the end of last year, I think it was a huge success for my first year, kind of racing on the circuit properly. Finished it off with an 11th place at World Champs in Australia, out in Wollongong, which was massive for me. Obviously, I've got to be top 10 in the world to get my place to qualify for LA 2028. So to finish 11th at World Champs was huge, a great way to finish off kind of a good year. I then went off into my off season, which I think is hugely important. I had 2 weeks off, just literally doing nothing. Went and saw friends and family, went out to a mate's farm in Oz actually and spent 4 days cattle rustling around there. and getting away from training completely. So I had those 2 weeks off, and then slowly kind of had a bit of choice training throughout December, which was minimal as well. And I think it's huge, especially for me and my body and the injury that I've got, to actually have that downtime and let everything adjust. And coming back now in Jan, I've actually been feeling pretty good. The body's holding up. My fitness is in a decent place considering the Christmas period and the New Year's period. So yeah, we're super tough. I think I could look at last year kind of as like more of like a building block. It was my first year racing properly, as I said, and it was just kind of building that foundation, getting the body used to training. I mean, I'm still new to the sport. I'm not even 2 years in yet. And so, yeah, last year was awesome to build that base. And I think this year will be a massive leap in terms of my performance. Hoping the bike will be a lot stronger, swimming's in a good place. And then, yeah, the running's always tough, especially with the injury I've got with my leg. I think running will always be my kind of the hardest part for me. The ankle's actually pretty bad at the moment. I've got a bit of a shin splint on the left side. So for all right fitness in January, we've got a few little niggles, which I was super lucky not to have had last year. So we're just managing that at the moment, seeing how it goes. My running load is minimal just because of my ankle and the shin splint on the left side. But yeah, I'm working with the team. We're slowly kind of building up the running, keeping it pain-free. So I'm sure it'll kind of get there in the end. But yeah, it's the first time dealing with some little niggles, but I mean, it's sport and they are always going to arise. So got to get comfy with that. But yeah, no, the year coming up is going to be super exciting. My next race block starts beginning of March. I'm off for my first World Series event of the year in Tasmania, then racing Abu Dhabi on the way home, and then finish off this first block with Africa Champs at the beginning of April in Mauritius. Just need to keep this ankle in a good place. The game plan today, we're just riding LT1, so it's a 2-hour bike. It's 25-minute warm-up into 2 12-minute efforts at just over 200 watts, then a bit of rest time between, and then back into another 2 rounds, and then a cool down. So it's kind of 4 times 12 minutes of work, basically, is the main purpose of it. Nothing too hectic at all. See where we are, see how the legs are going. Did a bit of a harder swim this morning, so hard bike. Then tomorrow is a bit of an easier day, just more of like a aerobic day. So long, and I think it's a strength kind of swim into 2-hour base ride easy. And then off of the 2-hour base ride, I'll do a 30-minute easy run. So today's a little bit more intensity, but still keeping it controlled. So LT1. So let's see how we go, mate. 5 minutes in, hour 55 to go. Cheers, friends. It's been a blast.
Still here. Last final push of the day, but it's what we live for. Privileged enough to do it, so can't complain.